Hi everyone. Guess what time it is? It's laundry room time. It's late night ramblings from the laundry room time. And it is late night because it is 11:36. And yes, I'm still wearing, it's Saturday, October 16th. Still, I'm still wearing the same outfit or same top that I was wearing in the kitchen when I did my Superstore and Dollarama haul earlier because I did it tonight. Same thing. I decided since I have laundry to do, might as well just film because I don't always get stuff up. Sometimes I only get one video up a week or so, so I thought, you know what, I gotta stay up and do laundry, so I might as well just film and just keep going. So my laundry room's a mess, so that's why I'm wearing the same clothes, not because I don't wash laundry, but because I am doing laundry. Because this was filmed the same night as my Superstore haul and Dollarama and stuff, post-birthday, because it's still Saturday, October 16th. It's 11:30 now though, 11:37. We have had some rain this week, some downpours, and when we do, I sleep in the next room. I have a bedroom over there in the basement. It's kind of sort of finished, but not really. It's like it's a rental house, and it's finished, but it's not finished well. There's like very cheap carpet, because this is a 2-bedroom house. My daughter has the bedroom on the main floor, and the other bedroom across the hall from her. This house does not have a dining room, and it's not a big enough kitchen to be an eat-in kitchen, so we turned that other bedroom into a dining room, which has now basically become a bird room. Much to my chagrin. Some of those birds are supposed to be in my daughter's room and she keeps kicking them out. So there's my china cabinet still in there, but my table is now being used for the budgie cage and the conure cage. And there's a deep freeze in that room. So the second bedroom is not a bedroom. It was supposed to be a dining room, and now it still has a china cabinet, but it now mostly is a bird room. So I sleep down here. But in that closet in there, that corner of the house, when there is a downpour, rain gets in. And so we have to put towels down to sop up any rainwater that comes in, and that means I'm creating laundry for myself. So there's a load of towels in here that I put in here Friday morning, and it's now Saturday night, and I never got them out because once again, my nemesis of folding laundry has bit me in the butt. In the dryer, over there, is a load of towels I need to fold right now, while these ones are re-washing. And it's 11:30, 8 at night, and my daughter works at 7:30 tomorrow morning. And she just reminded me that she needs her uniform by tomorrow morning. We've been out all day. I let myself sleep in today because it's the day after my birthday. Why not? And also because I didn't sleep well Thursday night, so I was really tired last night. And then today we were at the barn, at the stables, so she could meet and try out this horse that she might be part boarding. And then we came home when my friend picked me up and we went for supper. And then once we were done supper, she and I both went to Superstore and got her groceries. And then I filmed my grocery haul and kind of spliced a couple clips together and uploaded that video. And I'm like, oh crap, I have to wash this uniform. And also I have a load of whites I need to do because both my daughter's work shirts are in there. The darks have to be done, like the uniform, the apron, and the hat has to be done tonight because that's the only one she has. The 2 shirts, she has 2. I thought she'd still at least have 1 clean shirt, but she doesn't. So I'm out of luck, so I have to do this laundry right now. And she's in bed because she has to be up at 6:30 in the morning to leave work at 7, to work at 7:30. So I have to finally get myself in gear and fold these towels. And then when this comes out of here in 25 minutes, get them in there. Now this is mostly towels from yesterday, but to that load I added her work apron and her hat and a pair of work pants, because otherwise these towels are going to take like an hour to dry in there, and then dry her pants and apron and hat on top of it. No, I'll be up till 2 in the morning. So these guys will be coming out of here at midnight, probably 25 minutes. That'll be about right. And then I'll pop them in there. Hopefully they'll be dry by 1 because I do need to wash the whites that are on the floor in front of me that has her 2 shirts. So here we go. I guess I'll be folding towels. I might as well, should have just been doing that while I was talking to you. Oh, actually it's not just towels. There's actually clothes in this load too. Okay. So towels are pretty straightforward for folding because they're all pretty much about the same, especially if they're all bath towels. But this, actually I forgot this was a load of clothes and towels. This is a mixed load. So that means there might be a pair of her work pants already in that load. But nonetheless, I washed her backup pair of pants in this load here, so. Oh my word. This is so much fun. You know, I'm often up late at night anyway because I have trouble sleeping. But it's one thing to be up late at night by choice because I want to watch TV. It's my day off tomorrow, which it is. or to be up late because I have insomnia, which that part sucks, but at least then if I'm awake, I can get stuff done. But it's quite another thing to be forced to stay up late because, oh crap, somebody needs a uniform for tomorrow morning and I forgot. Normally, I do a load of laundry, if not every day, then maybe every couple days. But the last few days, I have been behind. Like, I don't know, I don't think I have the camera set up for you to see the floor. I don't think, I'll take a look here. I don't think I do, no. But I've got, directly behind me, I have a dark load on the floor. Directly in front of me is the white load. A couple of reds in the corner. And by the open dryer is a load of colors, light colors. And directly beneath the camera is my daughter's basket of clean laundry, which she hasn't put away, and it's actually kind of topsy-turvy because she's been digging through it. So some of the folded laundry in there is half unfolded again, which drives me nuts. Down here, there's a laundry basket with some wet towels. I didn't bother putting them all in here. Some of them are light colored. I'm just going to add them to the light color laundry load. And up here this was clean towels in this basket, but I hadn't gotten around to putting them away. I hadn't gotten around to putting them away because folding and putting away are my nemesis. So those hadn't got around to putting away. So they were sitting there full of clean towels, waiting to be put away when suddenly we got that rain the other day. So I guess it's a good thing they were down here because I needed them. Oh, and over there, beside my daughter's basket, is another basket, and that has some of my delicates in it, like my blouses and stuff that I wash on delicate and then hang dry for a while. So I am behind. My hamper was overflowing, and it didn't help that I didn't pull this load yesterday and get this load of towels that I washed yesterday into the dryer. So, but I've been behind. Like last week, I worked 5 days at Sobeys. This week I only worked 3 shifts at Sobeys. But I did do 2 shifts at the school. 2? Yeah, 2 this week. And the school job is only like an hour and a half. It's not that long. But my classroom is a grade 2-3 split, and they are a very challenging bunch. They are not an easy class at all. So, and I still come home. I still do the bulk of the cooking and cleaning. And I do all that while dealing with migraines and insomnia. And Thursday night, like it's Saturday night right now, but Thursday night, I had a terrible night of sleep. I think I fell asleep at 2 in the morning, was up by 3:30, and I was up for hours. I think I finally dozed off about 8:30 that morning for about an hour or two. I really wasn't even sure, because this was Thursday night, going into Friday morning. I wasn't even sure I was going to make it to work at school Friday morning because I had so little sleep. And Friday was my birthday, so here I am on my birthday dragging butt all day. Not fun. Oh, and this shirt's inside out. We're not folding it that way. All right. I don't get it. I procrastinate like nobody's business when it comes to folding laundry and putting it away. And this is what's come back to bite me. So, yeah, I always procrastinate on this. I don't know why. And the other thing I procrastinate on, paper filing. Although the other day I did it, and it really wasn't that bad because I did a big load of paper filing a while back. So I'm pretty much caught up. Although the one thing I do need to do when it comes to filing is I want to create a file for my daughter of her medical stuff. Medical, dental, and vision. I might make 3 separate files, but I might just put them all in one. Medical, dental, and vision for her over the years. Because she's 21 now. But all these years I've had one medical file. I think I might have one dental or vision, dental/vision file too, but I want to make her own. Because she's 21 now, she's going to want these things, I think. And it just makes sense. There's certain ones, the things that she looks for or wants to have, and they're all mixed together. There's no sense in having her stuff all mixed in with ours, or even just with mine for that matter. There's certain things she may just want to have for herself. I'm stepping on the laundry because it's everywhere. So I need to make her a file, and it can live in my filing cabinet until such time as she moves out, and maybe then she may get a little mini filing cabinet of her own, I don't know, but at least it'll be separated from ours. So I need to go through that medical file and separate mine from hers, and put hers in her file, and then put all of the current stuff of hers that's come in, like medical referrals or requisitions for whatever, anything that's current in her file too. That way from now on her stuff is in her own file. that actually, it sounds like a big job, but it really isn't. I just have to, that file folder's quite thick, I just need to go through it and get it done. Stop procrastinating. But, and it's not like I'm even that big of a procrastinator. I mean, I am on some things, but I'm not terrible. It's just that I just don't have the time or the energy. I work 2 jobs. And when I make jam in the summer, I like doing it. It's a hobby, and a lot of it's Christmas gifts, a lot of it's for my family. But I have about a dozen people now. It's gone from 6 people to about a dozen that order it for me. So I'm also filling jam orders too. And I do all of that while battling migraines and insomnia, as well as handling the pets and the cleaning and the cleaning. And I'm getting fairly involved, or trying to get a little more involved, in my church. I said that in my last video last weekend, my last vlog. And again, I know that sounds like, oh, you're taking on too much, you're taking on something extra. Well, yeah, I am. But those are things I want to do. Those are things for me that I like to do. So, and the stuff I'm getting involved in at church, like if they accept me and approve me to be on the missions committee, they only meet like 5 times a year, 5 or 6 times a year for like a 1 hour meeting, 1 or 2 hour meeting. There might be a couple of exceptions where there might be something on a Sunday or a weekend, but that's not going to be very often. So it's not a huge time commitment. And with getting involved in music, like a worship team, I'll probably, when the time comes that they start scheduling me, when that time comes that I'm on the schedule, I'll probably only be on the schedule maybe once a month or every 6 weeks or so. So it's not like, yes, it's another thing for me to be involved in, but it's not like they're going to be massive time commitments. They shouldn't be anyway. So, I'm losing stuff everywhere. I'm literally losing stuff everywhere. I don't have a lot of floor space down here because I have piles of laundry because I'm behind. Because I procrastinate. I procrastinate on getting that load done yesterday, but also because I've been working this week and just busy, just life stuff. So, this top, I usually hang it in a closet, but I don't know. For the time being, I'm just going to fold it. That's not how I normally fold shirts or blouses, but right here, right now, this is how it's doing. This is what I'm doing with it at the moment. I may take it and hang it upstairs in my blouses later. I don't know. Right now, let's just go over here. I'll make there's not that much in this load that's mine, but I'm going to make a small pile of my stuff. There's some work pants along with those shirts that need to be hung up in the next room. Aha! She does have a pair of work pants. Okay. I need to sort through her basket because she has, as I said, upended half the stuff in her basket. It's not folded anymore. These guys that have to be hung up, I'm just going to put them over here for the moment. I'm literally running out of room to do things. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but all this stuff, it was folded. And it kind of sort of still is, but she keeps rummaging through here to get to the bottom of the basket, and stuff gets disheveled. The only thing that really got unfolded, well, that wasn't even that bad, was that shirt. But it looks like everything gets unfolded. And it drives me nuts. Because most people have their kids doing laundry by 12 or 13 or 14 or 15. And I have taught her, but I often step in and do stuff for her and help her. And that's fine. But then take it to your room and put it away. Take it to your room and put it away at least, so I don't have to handle that. Okay, there's her pants. Oh, and there's a work sweater for her too. Okay. I don't know if I put her sweater in that load have washed. I don't think I did. She has two sweaters for work. She's got 2 pairs of black pants and 2 sweaters. The pants weren't provided by work. She had to buy them. So 1 pair of pants is in this load that's washing. 1 is in this load that just came out of the dryer. I think that other sweater might be in that wash load, or else it's in the load I haven't washed. But here's her other black sweater. She's got 2 white shirts. I usually have 1 ready, but because I'm so far behind, I don't. But she only has 1 apron and 1 hat. So, okay. Let's get all the underwear type stuff out of there. These ones are hers. Her underwear and sports bras. probably doesn't really matter. She wears a black sports bra, even though it's a white shirt, because she has her black sweater on over top and her aprons. It doesn't really matter. Normally I would be one to be like, no, you never wear dark colored bra or sports bra under a white shirt because it'll show through. I don't think she cares, but even if she does care, it won't matter because she has her black apron on over top and her black sweater. So nobody, it's something I'm self-conscious about for myself, but whatever, she's gonna do what she's gonna do. And it won't matter because she does have other stuff on over top anyway. I'm rambling. This is why sometimes I call these my late night laundry room ramblings. Because that's what I do. I get in my laundry late at night and I ramble while I fold, because that's what keeps me semi-sane. I won't say it keeps me sane because I'm the crazy bird lady, right? I got 15 birds. So I won't say it keeps me completely sane, just semi-sane. I'm trying to be fine. It probably isn't coming across very well, but I'm trying. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm off camera. The dryer's on the other side of the room. I'm trying to get underwear and socks. Here we go. Okay. So far the only thing from that load of that was mine was that blouse. Although there does appear to be some underwear and socks, so otherwise I'm doing just laundry for everybody else and not me. And it's almost midnight and I'm doing this at this hour for other people. Which is fine, but man. I took my birthday, well, I guess I didn't take my birthday completely for me because I still worked at the school. But I mean, today wasn't even a me day, because today we went to beat that horse parkour for my daughter. I did get to ride too for like 10 minutes, but primarily speaking, it was for her. So no, I didn't actually take my birthday for me, because I worked one of my jobs, and today was for her. Like, I wouldn't have been at the stables if not for that. So technically, no, I didn't take yesterday or today for me. Although some of it was because after, like last night we had birthday cake and a dinner out at Denny's, and then tonight I had dinner out with a friend. But it's not like my last 2 days off have been truly just my time. They have been non-stop, but they're not as non-stop as they normally are. Like, my days off are usually not days off, and they're usually non-stop. They have been non-stop again, but they're not non-stop with work this time. Like, as I only worked, well, I did work one of the jobs yesterday, but even that, like, I'm working now around the house. So it's not like, but it hasn't been like non-stop where it's constant work around the house like my days off usually are. Tomorrow, Sunday, is church. And I don't know what I'll do after that. I might bake. Or, just unfolding one of her for us. I'm creating more work for myself here, folks. I might bake tomorrow. I would have made that banana eggnog bread, but there was no eggnog at Superstore, and those bananas are not ripe. I might bake, I might not. Maybe I'll have an afternoon nap. Maybe if my PVR is like 92% full, like my recorded shows on TV. So maybe I'll sit down, and she works till 4, so maybe I'll sit down and watch TV. I have a very hard time sitting still. I lament to you guys a lot that my days off are never days off, and I'm always running. Some of that's self-induced. And like I say, when it comes to getting involved in church stuff, and that's going to keep me busy a little bit, that will be self-induced. And I will not complain about that, because I've really missed church involvement. So I won't be complaining about that. But sometimes, I guess, I don't know, a lot of people say I don't know how to relax either. Maybe that's true. I'm trying. You wouldn't think I would have to try so hard to relax. It's almost like I'm making relaxing work. I'm weird. That's why I'm saying these late night laundry ramblings keep me semi-sane. I don't say they keep me sane, just semi-sane. Because I'm making weird comments. But this is how I roll. This load is almost folded. Oh, okay, we're missing a couple socks. There's one sock on the floor, but there's one dark sock missing. But I also don't have my glasses on, and so it may be on the floor over there somewhere that I just don't see. That has happened before. It's entirely possible. Okay, so I'll just put this up here for now, unless I find it, or else it might be in the pile of washed. Okay, so a couple pairs of underwear, 3 pairs of socks, and a blouse. That's my contribution. That's the stuff of mine in that building. Alright, I'm gonna go put this on this dresser. I'm gonna hang up this uniform stuff and I'll be back. Blouse. It's sleeveless, this blouse, but Warwick cardigan. And this is one of the ones my daughter got for my birthday, along with the earrings I'm wearing. Probably can't see them, the little hearts. But this other top, this other blouse, it's the other one my daughter got for my birthday. So, I kind of like it. It's pretty. She saw that and it went to Ricky's ladies clothing store. That's one of my favorites besides Warehouse One. And she said she saw this and she's like, oh, this is a shirt that Mom would wear. And she's right, I probably will really like this because if you hold it up like that, again, because it's fall, I wouldn't now go sleeveless anymore. I'll wear this cardigan or another one over it. And yeah, that's how it should look. It's a round neck. So she thought this is exactly something Mom would wear, and she's right. She knows my taste quite well. I might wear it to church tomorrow. I think maybe. If I hadn't worn this tonight, I probably would have worn this tomorrow to church, but I'm not going to wash this tonight. It's just to wear it tomorrow. So, put this aside. I'll hang it up somewhere so it doesn't get wrinkled overnight. Okay, I'm going to pause you guys for right now, and I will bring you back in about 10 minutes when that wash load stops, and then I will put the darks in the dryer, and I'll just come back for a few minutes once that's said and done. Okay, less than a minute to go in the washer. Time to get that stuff in the dryer and get these whites going. Chances are this will take probably, it's 12:05, so it'll probably take till between 1 and 1:30 to fully dry these because there's a lot of towels. So then at that point I can throw the delicates of the white load, like the uniform shirts, in to dry for like 10 minutes, then hang them to dry overnight. Hopefully they'll finish fully drying overnight by 6:30 tomorrow morning. I'm not staying up all night to make sure they're fully dry. It isn't happening. And then put the rest of the whites in to completely dry on regular heat. I'll probably, because these are her shirts and they need to be dry by morning, instead of drying for like 10 minutes or whatever on delicate, I'll probably dry them more like 15-20 minutes to make sure that they're more dry than not, because I want to make sure that they actually are ready to roll in the morning, because if they're still damp at all, that's not going to work. She's got to go to work. It's not like she has a backup shirt. These both have to be washed tonight because they're both dirty. So I have 3 or 4 white shirts for work that have accumulated. She should probably get a 3rd one. But okay, this is almost done. Come on. Sing its little happy song in a couple seconds here to say it's done. There we go. It's unlocked. Yes, I know, you're done. Does anyone know what song that is? My daughter was asking me. I have no clue. primarily towels, but then there's a pair of work pants, which I didn't really need to wash because I forgot the other pair was in the dryer, but the hat and the apron had to be done. So, yeah, that had to be done. Because she works in the hot food department at the store. Like, I'm a cashier, but she's in the hot food department. So there's people that make sandwiches there, and some that make pizzas and flatbreads, and some that do rotisserie chickens. And she's trained on all of the areas of the department, but lately she's primarily doing the rotisserie chickens. So it's a physical job, so she sweats. Plus, of course, you know, food stuffs get on the hat and on the apron. So, but she really should request a second apron and a second hat, just because then when things like this happen, if one's dirty, one might be clean. Although that wasn't the case with the work shirts, because I am so far behind on laundry this week because of doing all these towels from the rain coming in and working both jobs. Although last week was worse because last week I did 5 shifts at Sobeys. This week I only did 3. But it's still, last week there wasn't all the rain to contend with. This week there was. And I mean, it was not just a drizzle, it was a downpour, and it was like a multi-hour downpour. And some more the next day too. So, all right. That's her hat. Nice and clean. Oh, get back in the dryer. It fell out. Of course it did. And once again, the short person is having trouble reaching to the bottom of the dryer washer. But that's okay. All right. Throw that in. With any luck, it'll actually be done in an hour and no longer. But we'll see. I don't feel super tired, but I just know that getting up in the morning for church, I'm going to be tired if I don't get some sleep. Well, I mean, that's kind of a given, right? But I just don't forget till 3 a.m. 1:30 is going to be plenty late enough, and I can expect that that'll probably be about that, because it's just after midnight. If these are finished by 1, I still have to fold them, the towels, and then if I have these guys in here, the shirts for 15-20 minutes, that'll be 1:20. So at minimum, we're looking at 1:30 before I get into bed. Now I don't technically have to be out of bed till 9:30 because church is a 5-minute drive away, and that gives me 1 hour if I leave it. I mean, 5-minute drive away. Service is at 11, but I still like to leave the house at 10:30 so make sure I get a parking spot by 10:35, 10:40. Get seated and relax. Get the right mindset before the service starts. So, up by 9:30 or even 9:40 at the absolute latest, it gives me like 45 minutes to an hour to get ready and out the door. I also need to prepare my offering envelope before I go in the morning. I took cash back tonight from my superstore, like $10, and I was going to put that in the offering tomorrow. That's why I did that. So, there's a light time here. I might as well throw this in that load too. The other one can go into light color mode because it's kind of a tan. Sometimes I'll take time and put some shoulder spray and wash on the work uniform collars, but I didn't this time because it's going to wash right away. I didn't think to do that ahead of time. It won't have any time to pre-soak it, to soak in or anything, so. Okay, delicate. Okay, there we go. All right, maybe I'll come back for a few minutes once this is all said and done when I'm folding the towels. I probably won't make you watch me fold the towels, but just to sign off and end the vlog at that point. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Remember how before I said I was thinking I'd be in bed for 1:30? It is 2:22 in the morning. That load of towels with my daughter's work pants, apron, and hat, and apparently her other work sweater was also in that load, took a lot longer to dry than I thought because there were so many towels in the load. So I have just finished 20 minutes or 25 minutes on Delicate in the dryer for the 2 work shirts. And they're mostly dry. There's a little bit of dampness left in them. So I'm going to take those now and hang them upstairs in the bathroom to finish drying. She'll be up in 4 hours. So hopefully in the next 4 hours, any tiny little bit of dampness left in them will dry out. And now I am throwing, again, the short person's going to fall in the washer. I'm going to throw the rest of this load in the dryer and let it dry while I try to sleep. Oh, my word. I can't reach. I am too short. When it's bigger items, I can grab them. When little socks and stuff, I need like a long pair of tongs or something. Oh my goodness. So with any luck, I'll be asleep by 3. And if I sleep through and don't wake up to go to the bathroom, or don't just wake up because my sleep's disrupted, I have 6.5 hours I can sleep before my alarm goes off. It's a good thing I'm a night owl and a good thing I'm an insomniac, huh? Okay. Alright. So, I think the rabbit is not happy that I'm keeping him up all night. But that's fine. But in the meantime, I'm going to toss these guys into this. Oh, we're not going to toss a bounce sheet in the wash. That's not going to happen. We will get our color load or light color load into the wash because why not? And I think what I will do is I will add the towels that are in the bathroom to this load. And then all that needs to be washed at some point once this load is done are a couple of reds that are on the floor. Again, you can't see them. And then of course I've used this shirt to sleep in the last couple nights too, so I'll probably throw that in that load. And then and also the darks that are on the floor beside me. And I do have a basket of delicates there, like my blouses and stuff. So I'm getting caught up slowly. Oh, but it won't last because laundry breeds while I sleep. I don't know what your house is, but laundry breeds in this house while I sleep. Not that I ever sleep, because I'm an insomniac, because I'm doing laundry to the wee hours of the morning. But that's enough for now. I'm going to go hang these shirts up, and I will have to hang these upstairs in the shower stall, bring the towels down, throw them in that wash load. I might start that load now, or I may put it on timer and have it start in like 6, 7, 8 hours or whatever. Don't know. I'll go to bed. So I'll check in with you guys after church tomorrow, or else on my way to church tomorrow, or whatever. And at that point, sometime Sunday, then I guess I will wrap this up. But I'm going to hang these upstairs, so I will talk to you guys sometime in the morning. Have a good night, everyone. Okay, hi everyone. It is welcome back. When I last left you, it was 2:30 in the morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning. Saturday night, not Sunday morning, 2:30 in the morning. I had stayed up to work on laundry and to try and get it done, especially my daughter's uniform, because she needed it for her shift at work at 7:30 Sunday morning. So I stayed up till a crazy hour trying to get it ready to go, along with other stuff, the other laundry that needed to be done. And then she went to work at 7 in the morning on Sunday for her 7:30 a.m. shift and was home before 10 o'clock because she took ill at work and had to come home. Not her fault. But I stayed up till the wee hours of Sunday morning getting that laundry done, so she'd have it on time, and then for her to get sick and have to come home, it was like, oh no. Didn't need to stay up that late to do it. If I'd known that that was going to happen, she could just call in sick. But she had tried to go in to be a trooper and try to push through, but it just was too much for her. So now we're back to the laundry room. It is now Wednesday night, actually Thursday morning, because it's 12:08 in the morning, Thursday morning. And I'm going to fold another little laundry, because it never ends. Excuse me. Monday, what did I do? one day I didn't work at the school, I just worked at the store. And then I had a phone call right after I finished my shift that was not an unexpected phone call, but the news in it was not the outcome that I was expecting, and it was rather upsetting to me. Without going into a lot of detail, it just was an upsetting thing. It wasn't the outcome I had been hoping for. It was regarding joining a committee at church, and basically they're saying, not now, that I'm too new, even though, I mean, I'm a new member, yes. My membership was just approved in the last month. But I applied 2 years ago. It just, because of COVID, they couldn't have any business meetings prior to now to vote on issues because they have to have a certain percentage of members there to vote. So that's not my fault. But they're saying because I just became a member, I'm too new. Okay, my membership's brand new, but that's not my fault. But I have been going there for 4 years, basically. The 2016-2017 school year, my daughter and I went to that church, and then we had stepped away for a while, but in fall of 2018, I resumed going. And obviously, between my work schedule and COVID shutting things down, there was a period of several months there at one point where I wasn't going. Obviously, nobody could during the shutdown. But basically, if you combine that one school year, plus the last 3 years, the better part of the last 3 years, I've been attending there for almost 4 years. So, even though my membership has only recently been approved, I'm not new there. I am on the prayer chain by email. I've done 3 sessions of ladies' Bible studies with them, and I'm on the meal train. So where I provide meals to families that are in need, whether they're new moms or bereaved families or whatever, I help with that. I go to Wednesday evening prayer meetings when I'm not at work, and I go on to church on Sunday mornings. You know, been to a number of ladies' events when they're having the Bible studies, or just the regular Christmas events or spring events. When we could have those. So I'm not new. So I was frustrated with that. The chairman of the committee, he and I did not know each other much prior to this, but I reached out to him while joining the committee. We had a phone call over about a 40-minute conversation. Hit it off. He thinks I'm a really good fit for the committee, and he was going to approach the committee, tell them that, I wanted to join, and he was pretty confident he could persuade them, even though I'm a new member. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to persuade them. They're saying not now. But the problem is that's all they said. They didn't give a timeline as to when I could join, and that's where the frustration came in. And I was really hurt. I got that phone call at the end of my shift Monday night, and I was really hurt by that. Because, if they were to say, well, she's new, give it another 6 months, then I'd have a tentative timeline. But they didn't say that. They just said on now. And I felt like, just because I'm a new member, I've been attending here the better part of 4 years, and I do have things of value to offer. And I felt like maybe they didn't see that. So, anyway, Frank, who is the chairman of the committee, he would have me on board today if he could, but he's only one vote. And so I've asked him to please revisit it at the next meeting in January. And if they still say not yet, then I'm asking him to please get them to give him a timeline of when I can be involved, so I'm not just sitting at loose ends. So, anyway, so I wound up coming home from work that night. I was stressed out, upset, and it triggered a nasty headache, and it messed with my sleep. I slept a couple of hours till 5 in the morning. I fell asleep I think at 2 in the morning finally. I only slept till 5, and then I was awake for 4 hours. So just stupid. So all day Tuesday I was kind of a write-off because I was really tired, and finally he and I emailed back and forth, and we came to some understanding about what he would do at the January meeting, and that resolved things somewhat, and life got back on track. So Tuesday I was off both jobs. Today, Wednesday, I worked at the school, and then I came home and made crock pot chili, and I filmed that and just uploaded it. It's actually uploading as we speak. And then I worked until, it was supposed to be 4:30 to 10 tonight, but it ended up being 9:30. It wasn't busy, so I got sent home a little early. I'm going to be right back. Let me pause you guys for just a couple minutes, and I'm going to fold this load of laundry with you. Okay, so once again, I'm back to being behind on laundry. You can't see the floor. I might show you after I fold this load. I'll wrap this video up. But I've got some reds on the floor, some darks on the floor. Behind me, there's light colors. There's greens too, but there's not enough greens, like lime greens or whatever, to make a load of its own. So I'm just putting it in with the colors. I think everything that's green in that load is old enough that it's not going to bleed and color anything else. So, and then I got whites over by the dryer. And a few delicates in my laundry basket, although what I have in the washing machine right now are delicates, and they need to be, as I always do, dry them for like 10-15 minutes on low and then hang them up to dry. Then I can wash a new load.
So, I don't know. So tomorrow, Thursday, well, today I guess because it's after midnight technically, I am only working at the school, not at the store. And once that's done, I have pretty much most of the day to myself, kind of. I have an appointment to talk to our pastors about something, not the committee issue, but something else tomorrow afternoon. And then my daughter needs to be driven to work. She works tomorrow 2:30 to 8 or 4 to 8. I don't know. I think it might be 4 to 8 tomorrow for her. So I made a big pot of chili for supper, crock pot of chili, and it's good. It smells good. I filmed that this afternoon before I went to work. Oh, this sleeve is like a hot mess here. So I made the crock pot chili, filmed it, put the clips together, you know, edited it that much at least. I still don't know how to edit properly, like as far as doing more than just splicing clips together. I don't know how to do like speeding up and adding music and intros and outros and stuff. So if any of you are really into like the YouTube thing, and please leave a comment down below telling me what program you use, because I need a new computer, first of all. But when I get a new computer, I want to be able to learn to edit better, and be able to do do more editing and learn to do intros and outros and all those good things and thumbnails and stuff. So let me know what program you use, please, because I need suggestions. I'm sure I can do some of that through this Power Director that I'm using, but I don't know all the ins and outs of it. So I'm still pretty green at all this. But I never claimed to be a big time YouTube star, nor do I think I ever will be. I'm just trying to build a little channel as something I can do on the side. And cooking, cleaning, household type stuff is my thing. Although this started out as a channel where I shared home videos of either concerts I've been to, like little clips of songs and stuff, or else home videos of my daughter singing solos, whether it be at school talent nights or whether from her time in the Winnipeg Children's Choir or what have you. So that was what it began was showing like home videos of her singing in different capacities or clips from concerts I've been to. And now, then I added some bird clips of some of our pet birds, and now I've branched out into cooking and cleaning and stuff, that the kind of videos I like to follow. So I'm tired. It's already after midnight. Don't have to be at the school till like 11:30, 11:40 tomorrow, so that's not too bad. But I just want to get this done because I'm, for some reason, as I always say, washing laundry, drying laundry, I'm good at that. Folding it and putting it away, that is my weakness. And I don't know why I procrastinate on the folding so much and the putting away, but I just do. So let's get this done. I'm literally tripping over this load of laundry behind me here. Okay. Oh. And once again, I'm dealing with a load of laundry that doesn't seem to have very much of my stuff in it at all. Which is fine. I mean, I don't mind doing for others, but there's so much laundry. It's amazing. There's only 3 of us living in this house, and it's amazing how, if I don't stay on top of it, how fast I get behind. Amazes me how quickly I can get behind. But, and these sleeves, the never-ending sleeves that want to stay inside out. I'm just glad that whoever was not cleaning pockets and putting things in the wash or in the hamper with Kleenex in their pockets has stopped doing that. Now, granted, if I do all the laundry, technically I should probably be checking pockets. So it's somewhat on me, but I think it's also on them because I live with adults. It's not necessarily on me to police everybody's pockets like I would when my daughter was like 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or whatever, you know what I mean? So, thinking there should be some onus about checking pockets by the people who own the clothing. Okay, I'm taking my sweater off, I'm too warm. here for now. Let's get this load finished. Oh. I feel like this is going to take forever. There's a lot of little things in this load too. A lot of underwear, socks, sports bras. Getting there. Okay. Oh, there's something of mine. I swear laundry breathes while I sleep. Not that I sleep, because I struggle with insomnia most of the time. Go figure. But I swear laundry breathes when my back is turned. It really seems to. Okay. And it's gotten really quite cool here. It was still so nice and warm and almost like people were running around in shorts and capris and flip-flops on Monday. And then by yesterday, it got really cold. Which, I mean, it's not really cold. It's more like typical October weather here. But because it's been so unseasonably warm, it feels super cold. So, I don't know. I guess it was bound to end sooner or later and turn into normal fall weather. But I don't think anybody was excited about the sudden change. That's the thing. When it comes to cold weather here in Manitoba, we never ease into it. We literally went from capris and sandals on Monday to dig out the warm coats on Tuesday. Now at my school, where I work with the grade 2-3 classroom, I make them wear their coats outside, of course. But they're all running around going, I'm warm, I'm not cold. Well, yeah, because when they're outside, they're running. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to run unless it's like an emergency or something. But by and large, I'm not running out there. So, but I remember those days when I was in elementary school and stuff, and I had the energy to run and the agility to do it. Not that I was a good runner, but much more capable of it back then than I am now. So, I remember what it was like. It was a while ago, but I was there once. So I think my daughter and I are both working at the school tomorrow, and then she will be working at the store tomorrow afternoon and evening. These, I believe, are hers. Yes, they are. A lot of this that's left over are just the little things. The underwear, socks. So I'm almost done. I think. I hope. Because I've had a full enough day. I worked both jobs today. It was supposed to be 4:30 to 10 tonight at the store, but I got sent home at 9:30 because it was quiet. So I lost a half hour's pay, but it's only a half hour. And I mean, my next shift at the store isn't until Saturday. And if it's crazy busy, they might call me in early. So, you know, I can pretty easily make that 30 minutes up. Okay, so where am I here? So we'll see. I only have 3 shifts at the store this week. Next week I'm back to 4. And I'm doing 2 shifts at the school this week, so Wednesday, Thursday. And next week I believe I said I could do Tuesday, Wednesday at the store. I could possibly do next Monday at this. No, Tuesday, Wednesday at the school next week, I should say, not the store. I could possibly also do Monday at the school next week, but maybe. I start work at the store at 2:30 that day, which means I go in at 2 to get, so I have time to check the schedules and sit down and relax and prepare myself. And that means with coming home from the school at 1 o'clock, I only give myself 1 hour then to leave. So I don't know if I really want to do Monday. When I work at 2:30, to me it's too rushed. So I may just do Tuesday, Wednesday at the store next week, or the school. I'm tired. And that means I'll have done 9 school days, I believe, in October at the school. So if I do that, then that means I'll have done 9 days for the month of October. And any other school I've worked at, usually we have our paychecks right on the 1st of the month. these guys, quite often it's more like the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th kind of thing. The 31st falls on a Sunday, so I would expect that probably by Wednesday the 3rd at the latest we should have it. They started doing it by e-transfer too. So we'll see. So it shouldn't take too long. But if that's the case, I'm thinking I should be paid about it should be about around $130, $135. About $130, I'm guessing. Not a lot. You definitely, when you're a lunch supervisor, you're definitely not in that job to get rich, because you're only there about an hour and a half. So it's definitely not a get rich kind of job. But still, even $130, 125, 130, 135, somewhere in that range. All depends on, because it's a flat rate per day. So doing 9 days should be somewhere in that range. So that's not bad. It'll give me a little bit extra. It would be nice if they would do it in time for the 1st of the month, because that's when I pay my rent, but it usually ends up coming a couple days after, and that's fine. I've just learned to budget accordingly. So, almost done, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Finally, this video that I started, I think, on Saturday, and it's now Wednesday night / Thursday morning. Now I'm finally getting it done. But the events of the weekend, well, not the weekend, but with her coming home sick on Sunday and being in bed all day, and then me working Monday. The work part on Monday wasn't so bad. It was the follow-up from that phone call that had me upset and stuff. I just didn't feel like filming much, and, well, I knew I needed to wrap this up, but I never got back to it. But today I did film the chili video, so hopefully you guys will like that. And I thought I would finally do one more load of laundry with you guys tonight and get it filmed and finally upload, hopefully overnight. Oh, get these last guys out of the oven. Oh, ouch! As I not fall over, but I tripped on a 6-pack of pop off camera there. That hurt. That's the thing. I've got laundry baskets and laundry on the floor, and over there is like my shelves. To my right is like my shelves of my dry goods, and in front of it are bottled water and some cases of pop and stuff. And was trying to get to the dryer in the corner with laundry baskets there too. It was just an accident waiting to happen. And I am an accident-prone individual. So we've discussed this at work. One of my supervisors was joking with me how I'm accident-prone, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like when you have the teenage gangliness, except I'm not a teenager anymore, and I apparently just never outgrew it. So it's amazing I'm still in one piece. I'm almost done here. I'm just going to go hang these work shirts up in the other room in a minute, and then I will come back and wrap this video up. Okay. Put those in her basket. And I thought I had a spare white sock roaming around up here. I don't know where it is. Put that on top of the towels for now. Okay, put these out here. Okay, so I think that is all I can really do. It is already 12:30. What I need to do is dry the delicates 10-15 minutes on low and hang them up. But I don't know that I feel like doing that right now, because it involves staying up till 1 in the morning to do that, you know. And most nights I wouldn't care, but with some of the stress going on this week and the busyness with working and stuff, I just don't know if I have it in me to stay up till 1 a.m. tonight. I am a night owl, usually it's no big deal, but I'm tired, so. Or maybe I'll just do it. Why not? Why not just get it done, huh? Okay. Sure, I'll just throw them in the dryer. And again, usually I just do them on the delicate cycle. I will dry them for like 10-15 minutes on low, and then I will hang them up in the shower stall overnight. Might as well, because then I can wash another load of regular clothes. Okay, and these bags are wet too, so I'm going to throw those in there. Now, what should I do next? Darks? I'm thinking darks, because that's a pretty big load. And then I think tomorrow I will do the colors and I'll do the reds. But I'm going to do the reds separate because red always seems to want to bleed. And in the reds are a couple of hoodies of my daughter's. They're okay. They won't shrink. They're like, you know, they've been washed a gazillion times. I have a couple t-shirts in there I don't want to risk shrinking, so I will treat those like delicates. So I will probably wash the reds tomorrow, hang up the t-shirts in there that are mine, and then wash the colors and dry them with the reds that can stay in the dryer full time. Like the reds that are in the dryer that can stay there for the whole drying session, I'll put the colors with those. But, okay. Right now, I'm just going to put the delicates on in the dryer. Get those started. Okay, now. So hopefully before 1 o'clock I'll take those guys out and hang them up upstairs. That's the plan. This doesn't look as big of a load as it actually is, but it is. It's a good sized load. Okay, so that leaves me with the reds in the corner. Some more delicates, but there's not enough of those to make a load. Some whites and the colors behind me on the floor. And I don't think there's anything else that needs to go on this load. I hope not, because I'm starting it anyway. Or is there? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put my jeans in there. They don't seem to be super dirty to me, but I did ride a horse on Sunday for a little bit. And, you know, just that alone, I think I'll wash them because of that, if nothing else. Okay. Normal. Whatever normal is in this house. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys around in a minute. I'll be right back once I hang these work shirts up, and I'll turn you around for a minute and wrap this video up. So, I'll be right back. Okay, that is it for tonight, guys. It is 12:34. I'm hoping in about 15 minutes I can get those delicates out of the dryer and hang them up upstairs overnight. That is enough for tonight. I'm tired. All I'm doing tomorrow as far as work is the school, but then I have that appointment in the afternoon and I need to get caught up on this laundry. And I'd like to do some baking. At least I got a cooking video up for the chili. I'm still wanting to do that banana eggnog bread video at some point. I don't have a lot of fresh bananas in the house, but I do have some frozen bananas I can use for that. And I did get a carton, a 1 liter of eggnog the other day, so maybe I'll work on that in the next few days. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to wrap this up. Get these delicates hopefully hung up tonight in the next 15-20 minutes, and then go to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little longer. I know it's a little more drawn out. Hope you enjoyed it anyway. And if you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you're new, if you would like. And yeah, definitely leave a comment so I know who you are, and if I haven't chatted with you or communicated with you, you know, let me know who's watching. And hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you next time. Have a great night, everybody. I'm going to bed very, very soon, so have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Talk to you soon.